Così a me? Poi seriamente, a me Just want to be clear.
Hello. How's everyone today? Good. Okay, make sure you guys are comfortable. We'll be in here for about 30 to 45 minutes, and if there's any questions, it'll probably be a little bit longer. So those that are standing, are you guys okay standing? Yes, okay. So everyone's comfortable? Okay. So how is everyone today?
Great. Happy to be here.
You're most welcome. I believe you guys are a lucky group because on the Facebook post, they said that there was no speech today, and we were so surprised that everyone showed up, and yeah, we're speechless. I don't know. Thank you so much. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our normal chanting and blessing, and then we'll have the teaching monk do his speech, and then afterwards we'll go ahead and pass out the blessing bracelets to everyone. So.
We are going to chant, and everybody want to join us for the chanting and blessing, and you can put your hand together like I do it. Okay, we start right now. Allahumma samma sambuddho bhagavan Buddhang bhagavantang abhivademi Svakhato bhagavata dhammon Dhammang namasami Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka saṅghon Saṅghang ตัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธังสรณังคัจฉามิธัมมังสรณังคัจฉามิสังฆังตุติยามปิพุทธังสรณังคัจฉามิตุติยามปิธัมมังสรณังตุติยามปิสังฆังสรณังคัจฉามิตติยามปิพุทธังสรณังคัจฉาตติยามปิธัมมังสรณังคัจฉามิตติยามปิสังฆังคัจฉามิอิติปิโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาจัลลนะสัมปันโนสุขโตโลกวิทูอนุตตโรปุริสธรรมสันทัตเทวมนุสานังพุทโธภะคะวะติสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาสัมเจติโกอาคาลิโกเอหิปัสสิโกโอปนาญิโกปัตติตาโพวิญโยหิติโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆโอสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสังปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆติปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยติทังจัตตาริปุริสานุภานิอัตสัพพุคาลาเอสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอาหุเนโยปาหุเนโยทักชะเลการณิโยอนุตตรังปุญญาเขตังโลกัจฉาติสัพเพสัตตาโหตุสัพเพสัตตาอัปยาปัชชาโหตุอานิคาโหตุสัพเพสัตตาสุขีอัตนังลันตุสุขีสุขี Say sadhu together 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. That is the chanting and blessing in the Pali language. If nobody doesn't learn about the Pali language, we don't know the meaning. Just only someone who studied the Pali language can understand. But all of the monks, we understand what's mean. That is the blessing So, before we are going to talk about the mindfulness and peace, I want everyone practice meditation with the mindfulness. Practice meditation, mindfulness, that is really easy. We have to focus, concentrate to the breathing and breathe out. Usually, the nature of us, we have to breathe in and breathe out all the time. But we don't pay attention for that. But right now, I want to guide you to meditate. Just put the hand together on your lap. You know, the right hand on the top of the left hand, and straight sitting. It look like relax the body. Don't tighten the body and don't tighten the mind. Then you can close your eye or open your eye. But if you open your eye, open it like a half eye, like a look at, try to look at the nose. You can see the nose. And breathe in. The first, breathe in very deep, deepest, like a 3 times. Like breathe in really deep. Breathe out. Again, breathe in really deep and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out 3 times. Like a metronome. Relax. Relax the body and relax the mind. Meditation, that is in many ways to practice. But I want to guide you like a really easy way. When you breathe in and you count number 1. Breathe out, count number 1. Breathe in, count number 2. Breathe out, number 2. Breathe in, number 3. Breathe out, number 3. Breathe in, number 4. Breathe out, 4. Breathe in, 5. Breathe out, 5. And stop it. And start once again. In, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and start once again. 1, 2, 3, to 7, and start at 7. Start once again. 1 to 8, 1 to 9, and start once again. 1 to 10. When 1 to 10, you never forget about that. That is your mind. Concentrate to the breathe in and breathe out. If you forget it, number one or number two, that the mind, your thought is not with you. Your thought is something somewhere else. A lot of thought, thinking all the time. That's Ajahn Panya Kala, he like to say, like a monkey mind, because the mind is not stay still. So right now, we can practice together about 3 minutes. 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8 together. Yeah, silently. Start. Okay, thank you. How many number you got? How do you feel? That is the first time. But I want you to keep going. In the morning or evening, whatever you have time. When you work, if you practice mindful meditation, is to make the mind calm, stay still. Why we have suffering? Because our mind is really worry about this, worry about that. 24 hours. You work. It's not really hard. It's not work hard. But you think about the work before that. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you don't go to work yet, but you feel so tired about that, about the job, about your job, about your work. Sometimes we're thinking about something is not necessary to think about. For example, when you get jealous from your friends, from someone else, from the co-worker, just only a few words, but you think about that always. Sometimes like all day, 24 hours, sometimes like a week, sometimes like a month. You feel hatred in your mind, like over and over. Then Ajahn Panya, he like to say like a trash of thinking, because it's not necessary to think about. But we are always thinking about that. So when we practice about meditation, mindful meditation, at first, you close your eye, but you can see everything. Right? Many people right here, about 200-300. When you close your eye, you can see, because it's stuck in your mind. You can see everyone, but you see it, you remember it, but look like you don't talk to anyone. You close your eye, focus, concentrate to number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. When you breathe in, breathe out, you can see 1 and you know it's number 1. You know number 2. When the thoughts pop up, so see this one. It look like you see it, and let it go. Don't make your mind think about that. If you think about this one, think about that one, the mind is calm down. But you let it go, the mind can calm down. You know, like the monkey is jumping all the time, but we let it jump. But you can see it, you know it. The mind too. You remember the eyes. You can remember about the picture, right? Your ear, you remember about the voice. Your nose, you remember about the smell. The tongue, you remember about the taste. You touch the body. You remember about the soft or strong. The mind. The mind remember about the anger, greedy, ignorance is to come to the consciousness, the deepness is always in that, in the consciousness. But when you sleep, that thought is coming. You're thinking about this, you're thinking about that. Sometimes you are suffering. When you feel suffering, painful, sadness, what you do? Just only cry or drink. If you drink or cry, it's not the right way how to solve that problem. But when practice about mindful meditation, the mind is clear. You can see the problem. Usually the eyes cannot see the name. The eye can see only the form, look like the color. But about how the feeling, how many feelings you have? How many feelings you have? You think that is many feelings. But the big feeling we have just only three. The suffering, the good feeling, and the bad feeling, and something you don't feel anything. Nothing you don't feel. In the morning when you wake up, you feel like, oh, today is not like nothing. But someday you feel really happy about that. Someday you feel sad, sorrow, painful. When you lost about something, you need something but you don't get it, that you feel suffering. But the mindful can tell you about everything in this world is like a impermanence. Nothing is permanent. Whatever you have, even your body, that's impermanent. But we think it's permanent. Why we have suffering about that? You think everything is my own. You know, that is my house, that is my car, that is my property, that is my, everything is mine. But when the mind is clear, you see that name, oh, that is not mine. One day I have to leave. One day they have to leave. So we have everything is for now. But we get old age, we get sickness. When we pass away, everything is not go with us. So why we have to attach with that? The suffering is a form attachment. We practice meditation with non-attachment. We have to detachment. Make the mind clear. When the mind is clear, the happiness is arising. It's really happy. Peaceful. We do everything in this world. Like an empty mind. What we should have right now, we're working about what for right now. Just only 4 things we're working for. If we have 4 things, we live in this world with peaceful. If your mind is clear. What we should have? Number 1, food. You're working for foods, right? We eat food. We have to eat food. But you go to work. Right now you cannot pay attention to my talk. Because you see the yellow. If other guys coming, you cannot hear my talk. Okay, let me finish this. We working for, I know everyone working for the money. We need the money, right? For what? For food. We buy the food to eat. But you have to be careful. In the United States, I think the food is over. You know, we don't get hungry for food right now. In the United States. But in the other country, I feel so sad about that. They are really hungry. You don't have enough food to eat. Number 1 for food. Number 2 for clothes to wear. Right? Number 3, what for? For the housing to live. Car or stuff to use it, the material. Number 4, for medicine. But in the United States, we don't worry about that much. We have insurance. We have Medicare and Medicaid. You go to see the doctor, you don't have to pay. The 4 thing we have enough. We should happy about that. We should have peaceful. But we don't, right? We still suffer about the life. Why not? Because it is not enough. So much greedy. You have 1 car, but you need 2 or 3. You have a house, but it's not enough. You need a second house or bigger house. Nice. But if you can pay, it's okay. If your salary is really high. Right? So, we have enough the material. But why we don't happy about that because our mind is not clear. ถ้า our mind clear, we feel have enough. We feel happy to working on to live with. I used to think about in the United States, we have food enough, we have house, we have clothes, we have medicine. If we know about meditation, about mindfulness, we are really happy. We are really peaceful in this world. Especially in the United States. Right? But I want to let you know about the benefit of meditation or mindful. When we practice about mindful meditation, number one is arising in the mind. Is compassion, loving kindness. If the loving kindness arise in your mind, usually we love. What you love? Only husband, only wife, only children, son or daughter, parents, or the family member. But loving kindness arising in the mind is like you feel like everyone in your family, in your county, in your state, like the same family. All the people around the world, because everyone, they have suffering like us. They need peaceful like us. And you feel you love everyone in the world. It's not only the people, even the animal. The animal, they have life. You feel love about that. They don't want to die. Like us. Our people, we don't want to die, right? But we have to. Because it's the nature of that. We have old age, we have sickness, we have passing away. But when we practice about meditation, we don't care about that. We don't worry about old age. Why not? Because it's the nature. You cannot stop it. Can you say that? Oh, my hair. Can it's black all the time? Your teeth, you smile right here. I see your teeth. But maybe it's not the real one. That's the fake. Right now, you can lie to another people, but you cannot lie to yourself. Right now, it's not, for example, just to leave the teeth on everything. It's impermanent. But we're happy about that. When we have old age, we're happy about that. When we have sickness, the body gets sick.